Hello, Capricorn. This is going to be your general reading for. I'm gonna have to check the date every day, aren't I? For November. For November 20th, 2020. This is just gonna be a general reading. You don't have to. This is all general. This could be applied to anyone. But yeah, here, let me go ahead and shuffle my deck for you, Capricorn. I might do a later video for Aquarius, my sign. But yeah, let's go for it, Capricorn. Let's do this, Capricorn. I don't know, I'm not too good with that, but whatever. Hey, Capricorn. Capricorn. Oh, this is pretty coincidental. A lot of the cards you're getting is like very similar to freaking Aries. I just did Aries just not too long ago, and y'all got like more majority basically the same card. I definitely feel like this is probably like similar. Okay, so you got the Ten of Pentacles upright. I definitely feel like I definitely feel like he's still probably you basically just been working. You got the Hierophant in reverse, so I feel like either family life or like not family life, but like family life, home life, or like the workplace has probably been really just like out of hand since like COVID's been going back, and they're possibly talking about doing the lockdowns again and stuff. Some people are probably going to be working from home. Some people are probably going to be stuck at home, or definitely stuck at home, obviously, because there's people with health conditions, stuff like that, and very vulnerable to COVID or Corona, whatever you want to call it. You definitely got the Three of Cups upright, and then you got the four, or not four, but the Three of Wands. I definitely feel like for some of you, maybe you basically just got like you just been doing like your work recently. Maybe you it's just like maybe you took up like a new hobby. Maybe during this free time, you chose to maybe take up a new hobby. Maybe try sports. Maybe you're doing golfing or something like that. Maybe you just like enjoyed yourself. Maybe you took this time to hang out with like friends or workmates, and basically I don't know. Who knows? Because in the I don't know. Maybe some of y'all are drinkers. This is not to everyone, but maybe some of y'all are drinkers. Maybe some of y'all like to go out to the bar and drink stuff or like hang out at y'all's place and drink beer or drink wine or whatever. But as you can see, like the Three of Cups, you can see three women are basically having like basically like cheers with the Three of Cups. You can see like this lady, and then this lady. I'm assuming the one in the bed is also a lady. Lady. You can also see coincidentally you could see you can see like a pumpkin. It's pretty silly, pretty coincidental since we're in the fall season, and it fixing to be winter. It's not won't be too long now. It'll be in December. I'm gonna say we're halfway through November right now. Actually, basic almost in the 20s in November. Though I definitely feel like y'all should take. If y'all haven't been hanging out with your friends, I feel like you definitely should be taking some time to hang out with friends or maybe hang out with family. Because I don't know if some of y'all are already in lockdown already. I definitely feel like for those who are in lockdown, I feel like y'all have been just struggling on what to do. Maybe y'all are just bored out of your ever loving mind. I think you definitely got the Three of Wands in the reverse. Similarly, you also got the Ten of Wands in the reverse. Similarly, Aries also got the Ten of Wands in reverse. Or not reverse, but similarly, I want to say Aries got. I can't remember if they got the Three of Wands. I want to say they got it upright, but I know for a fact that they definitely got Ten of Wands upright. You and Aries. You also got the Eight of Cups. I want to say 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Yeah, the Eight of Cups. Eight of Cups and the Five of Swords, and then the Three of Wands. So I definitely feel like for some of you, maybe you got laid off, similarly to the last reading or the previous reading I just did. I feel like some of you maybe got fired for no reason, maybe laid off by like a crappy boss, maybe just duped over by a crappy coworker or something of those sorts. And that's why I feel like this Five of Swords is really standing out to me. As you can see in the Five of Swords here, you can see this person is like, kind of like smug, basically. Here, let me see if I can get this to focus. But you can see in this, the man in the Five of Swords is carrying the two swords. You know, he's basically stole it from like the people. You know, these people like hurt him. This one looks super like ashamed, like he can't believe this happened. This person looks like he's in pain, like he's just like he's grabbing his back, like he's in pain, or like he just got beaten brutally. And this person's just acting like all smug with satisfaction. So I feel like some of you maybe have been duped. Maybe one of y'all wanted to do like get like a promotion, but maybe just got duped out of it. Whether it be because of COVID, maybe because of a crappy coworker, something that negative happened. You definitely, I feel like for some of you, maybe you're just not letting this go. You know, maybe you're just working and you're just not taking time to rest. I definitely feel like for some of you, maybe because of the Five of Swords, the situation with the Five of Swords, I definitely feel like some of you are still like angry or upset about it. And for some of you, I feel like with all this COVID stuff and having to work, I feel like some of y'all are just like working overdrive. The Four of Swords is a card, normally when it's upright, it is a card of rest. It's actually funny is, I want to say yesterday or the day before yesterday, I actually did like a reading for myself because I usually just do readings for myself because, you know, I do it for like advice and stuff like that. And what's funny is that I actually got the Death card and the Four of Swords upright. So I definitely feel like there was time for like rest. I basically just been chilling. I recently graduated high school not too long ago. I just been chilling like a villain basically. I haven't really been doing such. And I feel like for some of y'all have been doing the same or need to do the same. I feel like some of you have been doing the same but need to do the same. You definitely should take some time to rest. If another thing is, if you actually look here, let me flip this card upright for you. But here, if you actually look upright at the Four of Swords, you can see in this little, I guess you could say like this little church, there's a church window, and there's a woman and a child. I definitely feel like for some of you, maybe you're a mother, maybe a father, mostly mothers. I definitely feel like you should take some time to like, you know, maybe take some home time. Maybe some of y'all are working at home, like I said earlier. I definitely feel like some of y'all should take like your off work time to spend time with your children. I definitely feel like you definitely have more time to do so, or like more of an opportunity to do so since you're working out. And since your kids are probably doing virtual, that is assuming that you decided to have your kids do virtual. But I definitely feel like this is the time for a rest. I definitely feel like you should like not let any sort of like past burdens really just keep eating at you. I definitely feel like you should like just let things go. Basically it's just like chill out. Just not let like your work life dictate like your home life. Just take some rest. I definitely feel like this is just something that'll pass on, or it go away with time. Let me just go ahead. I might just go ahead and just go for one more row. Let me just stretch these cards up real quick for you. Aries, let's do this. La 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 la. Let me go. Hey, yeah, let's do this, Aries. Okay. Yo, what's coincidental is I don't know. I don't really take signs, but you got that Knight of Pentacles up here, so who knows? Maybe take that as a sign of something better to come. Let me go ahead and just shuffle this because I don't want to shuffle it like on top of my cards. Whatever. Okay, but here, let me go ahead and just draw the cards. Okay. Yo. Okay. Okay, so for you, some of y'all, you got the Nine of Cups, the Knight of Swords, the Ace of Swords, and the Tower in reverse. All reverse cards. I definitely feel like this is something that has maybe bothered you to your core. I definitely feel like for some of you that may or may not have been laid off work or just been screwed over. I feel like this has really shooken you to your core For some of you, I really just want to draw like another row. I really do. Because I definitely feel like some of y'all just feel like you're absolutely stuck. Maybe some of you just got put into like a depressive state. I definitely feel like some of you, like, this is just like, this is like the ultimate like heartbreaker for y'all. Let me go ahead. I don't know. But yeah, I definitely feel like, oh, no, no, no. But I definitely feel like this is something that has shooken you to your absolute core, Aries. I don't know. I just want to do one more row for y'all. Like straight up. Here, let me go and scoot my camera back. Yeah, but yeah, let me just go and put this row up. Up, up, oh goodness, okay. Go ahead and just... Okay. So I'm gonna shuffle one more row. This will be like the fourth row. But I definitely want to see what's going on with y'all. For some reason, I was just like looking through my deck, but for some reason, the Five of Pentacles and the Reverse really just sticks out to me for some reason. I know I know it didn't pop out or nothing like that. And you know, if it does pop out, I will just put it to the sign and explain it later. But I definitely feel like for the Five of Pentacles and the Reverse, I feel like some of y'all feel like there's no coming out of like being like stooped over and maybe like coming out of like this COVID situation. But I definitely feel like there's some hope. If you actually look here, you know, this like shelter. This shelter. You know, the people like out in the cold. However, I do feel like there is shelter or solace in this church building. So I feel like if you just walked into that church building, or like this comfort, like this, like you know what I mean. Like if you just walked into this church, you would find solace and warmth. But here, let me go and shuffle real quick. Let me go shuffle real quick. Hopefully, I don't bump any cards down. But yeah, let me go ahead and do this. Okay. Oh. Well, I'm sorry. I'm not that good with the whatever you shuffle. But let's see. Let's pop out. Okay. Okay. Wow. Okay. Alright, so for the last row, you got you got all reverse cards. Like, I just feel like this is just hitting you hard. I feel like this is really just like a thing where it's like, you just like, I feel like for some of y'all are just self-sabotaging yourselves with negative thinking. You need to cut out negative thinking because worrying about something bad happening is just about as bad as the actual thing you're worrying about actually happening IRL or in real life. You got the King of Wands in the reverse, the Eight of Swords in reverse, and the High Priestess. The High Priestess in Justice. Now, for some of you, I feel like I don't know what you can do, and you just stuck. Maybe like your home life is really just crappy now because of COVID. Maybe you had fights with like your wife, husband, etc., your significant other. With the Eight of Swords have been a really kind of funny card to me because you can see in the Eight of Swords. Here, let me flip this upright for y'all. But hang on. But if you actually look and the Eight of Swords, let's go back. But if you actually look, you can see that the woman in the Eight of Swords is tied up to a chair. Or not tied up to like a sword, but tied up to swords. Obviously, if she were to just, like stand up and, it's just like, she's tied behind this chair. If she were to just like take the swords and just, like chink, and she would literally be able to cut herself free. But, she's just not wanting to. This card is not really signifying being actually trapped, like kidnapped or something. I mean, it could, but this card is usually signifying like a mental, like how you feel emotionally. This card is not really significant of actual little swords, but rather what you can do. This woman is feeling down. I feel like y'all feel like you're stuck. For some of you, I feel like some of y'all feel like there's no way to get out of this, or at least not for a long time. But this is also definitely supported with the King of Swords and the King of Wands in the reverse, the High Priestess in reverse, and the Justice card in reverse. Y'all need to do some justice and cut yourself out of it, like negative thinking, because I feel like y'all are just so. Here's what my thing. Negative thinking is one of the most self-sabotageable. I don't even know if that's a real word, but the most self-sabotaging thing you can do to yourself. Thinking, worrying about something bad happening is basically just as bad as that bad thing you're worrying about actually happening in real life. You need to cut this stuff out. But keep in mind, this is just a general reading. This doesn't apply to everyone. I mean, this could possibly apply to you, to one of y'all, but it's not for everyone. If y'all are struggling with something, go talk to somebody, talk to your husband, talk to your wife. I don't discriminate, you gay, lesbian, whatever. I don't discriminate. I don't hate. But if you need someone, talk to a relative, talk to a family member, talk to a therapist, get a psychiatrist. I'm pretty sure many therapists or psychiatrists do Zoom or do like video calls or stuff like that. So I'm pretty sure you can call one up and they'll come for you home. But remember, you're you are in charge of your own fate. No one else decides your fate. Well, except for God, if you wanna use that argument. But as far as we know, you're the only one who is in charge of your own fate. Okay, not the guy at the 7-Eleven, not that homeless guy across the street, not your dog, not your cat, not your sister, not your cousin, not your mom, not your dad. You are the only one in charge of your fate. And it's up to you to make the right choices. But I hope you guys enjoyed this reading. If you did, like and subscribe. I don't know, subscribe, ring the bell for notifications, and I will try to make more videos often. Again, I finally got my phone fixed seemingly. Knowing my luck, it'll probably screw up again. I don't know. Hopefully it won't screw up in time for me to upload both these videos. Because I did another video prior to this. But, yeah, I'll see you guys later. And have a good week, too. Straight up. I know Thanksgiving is actually pretty coming out soon, and I don't know if some of y'all maybe celebrate Hanukkah or Christmas. I know December is coming up real soon. Have a happy Hanukkah, Christmas, Kwanzaa, whatever you guys celebrate. Have a happy holidays in general. Just be happy, eat food with family, hang out with your relatives. Do Zoom calls if you can't hang out with them in person. Just have a good time. I hope this COVID stuff ends soon. I really hope it does. Oh, I hope, or something just changes. I really do. But have a good time, y'all. And bye.